Welcome to the Miss Wheelchair USA National Competition. I'm Fanshawn Pierce, your current Miss Wheelchair USA title holder. Unfortunately, I'm unable to be with you tonight in person, but encourage you to fully support the national finalists you will meet tonight. This year's pageant theme is G4, Glitz, Goals, Grind, and Glamour, all embodying the representation of the Miss Wheelchair USA organization. Congratulations to all finalists, and good luck to each of them as we watch them compete for my crown, as well as the first ever Miss Teen Wheelchair USA crown. Enjoy the show as much as I enjoyed my run as we look forward to the new Miss Wheelchair USA 2024-2025 title holder. Thank you.
Maya Gabrielle Miles. I am Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA, and my platform is equity and inclusion in public spaces. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rayanne Lindsay, and I am your Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA. My platform is Inclusive Playgrounds Are for Everyone.
Hi, my name is Melinda Preciado, and I am your Ms. Wheelchair Pacific Coast USA, and my platform is Innovating the ADA. Thank you.
My name is Kimberly Brock. I am Miss Wheelchair South Carolina USA. My platform is fitness, an overlooked necessity amongst people with disabilities.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kara Vargo. I am Miss Wheelchair Northern USA, and my platform is Mind Development.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Chavez. I'm Miss Southwestern USA, and my platform is Defeat is Not My Destiny.
Hi everyone, I'm Emmy Rabelais. I'm Miss Teen Wheelchair Louisiana USA, and my platform is Give Kids the World Village.
Thank you so much for joining us for the preliminary competitions that lead to the crowning of the very first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA and our new Miss Wheelchair USA 2024-2025. Now please welcome from the red carpets of Hollywood, New York, and Nashville, our Master of Ceremonies, Jeremy Parsons!
Wow. Big introduction. Hello. Good to see you ladies. How you feeling? Feeling great, looking great as well. I'll tell you, I've been talking to all the ladies backstage. Everyone's looking great. They smell amazing. That green room smells like a potpourri bomb went off. It smells so good, but a good potpourri. And anyway, everyone's been having a great week, obviously, as I've been talking to them about the events that have led up to tonight, including lots of conversations with our fantastic judges, lots of time out and getting to know each other. Apparently there was an epic all-time karaoke night. I've heard about it from 4 or 5 people, and I would note that after 5 years of involvement with Miss Wheelchair USA, I have never been invited to the karaoke night. And I'm not mad about it. I mean, I don't care. I would never make a big deal publicly, but never got the invite, and that's fine. For the sake of tonight, I'm going to put that grudge aside, and we're going to move forward. But if they didn't want to hear the best rendition of Country Roads ever, then they don't have to invite me, and that's fine. Maybe next year. We'll see how it goes. It's great to see all of you. It's great to be here again this year, working with our judges to find the next Miss Wheelchair USA and our very first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA. Let's have a round of applause for our Miss Wheelchair USA Orchestra this year, the Hearts for Music Players. They're going to be joining us again later. Nice job to everyone involved there. And speaking of Miss Wheelchair USA, we had a brief welcome from our current Miss Wheelchair USA, Fanshawn Pierce. Now, Fanny was unfortunately in a terrible bus accident. She sustained some serious injuries. She's not able to be with us here live this year and tonight, but we are grateful, of course, that she's recovering from surgery. She's going to be back in business very, very soon. We look forward to that. Fanny had an amazing year, though. She traveled around. She did all the duties that Miss Wheelchair does, traveling around the United States, working very closely with organizations, working with hospitals, universities, retirement communities, developing and growing a peer-to-peer mentoring program for individuals with disabilities. She's an incredible woman, and she's been an amazing representative of the Dane Foundation and Miss Wheelchair USA, spreading the word about the foundation's work while also, wearing the Miss Wheelchair USA crown very proudly. We couldn't be more proud of her, and we look forward to hearing more from Fanshawn Pierce throughout the night and throughout the weekend of competition here. We are proud of all that she has accomplished on behalf of Miss Wheelchair USA, and throughout the last year, we hope that she continues to get well, and we'll see her again soon. Fanshawn Pierce, Miss Wheelchair USA 2024. All right, the Miss Wheelchair USA organization has been a trendsetter in pageantry, the first to celebrate the glamour of women with disabilities in combination with recognition that women with disabilities play a very important role, not only in our schools, but in our communities and in our families at large. As accomplished women, they've overcome many unique challenges while also setting and accomplishing goals and dreams. And tonight's show, the theme is celebration of these women's talents. G4, glitz, goals, grind, and glamour. We love the theme this year. And before we move into our show tonight, we would like to welcome everyone that has not only joined us here in the theater, but also those watching us from all over the world on our Miss Wheelchair USA YouTube channel, live stream, and those watching for the Backstage Scoop on Facebook Live from our red carpet team of Phaedra Creed, Miss Wheelchair USA International, and Dr. Truett Wagner, host of New York's Disabilities Redefined TV show. Miss Wheelchair USA is very active on social media. You all know this. She's active all year long, and while you're watching tonight, you can be sure to reach out on social media. Let us know where you're watching us from, who you are rooting for. More importantly, we want to know who you're a fan of, and we know that you're, of course, going to enjoy these 2 nights of pageant competition. We want to give you a chance to vote for who you think the next Miss Wheelchair USA should be. Now, all the Miss Wheelchair USA social media channels have added a special little interactive component for the audience to support their favorite contestant. This is where you get involved. You can all vote for your People's Choice Award winner. This year's People's Choice Award is sponsored by the Raymond Foundation. The Raymond Foundation is something very important that generously supports individuals with disabilities in Northeast Ohio. It's given this year to support the Empowerability Workshop Series that the contestants, and for the first time ever, the public was also invited to attend. The People's Choice Award gives every contestant a chance to win a virtual Miss Wheelchair USA title tomorrow night. So the big question, how can you vote? Well, each contestant has their own text to vote line. I'm going to break the whole thing down for you. To vote for your favorite, you text the number 44321, and then in the message you type MWUSA, like Miss Wheelchair USA, then add the abbreviation of the title of the contestant of your choice. So as an example, if none of that makes sense, if I wanted to vote for Miss Wheelchair Texas USA as my People's Choice, I would text 44321, then in the message type MWUSA TX. Got it? You follow the prompts, you make a $5 donation to vote. People's Choice voting began in June, and the current standings are in. The lead, Miss Teen Louisiana, Emmy Rabelais, followed closely by Miss Wheelchair Southwestern USA, Kimberly Chavez, and Miss Wheelchair Illinois, Rayanne Lindsay. Then Kim Brock from South Carolina. So there's the list of some of the top finalists. Now, if one of those ladies is not your choice, There is still time for you to vote. You can vote as many times as you like. So just keep doing it over and over again. Each vote is, of course, a $5 donation that benefits the Dane Foundation's Project ELF. Now, Project ELF serves 700 plus individuals with disabilities and their families each year during the Christmas holiday season. It's a very big deal what they do during the holidays. If you're not familiar with the Dane Foundation and all the services, TDF provides for the unique needs of individuals with physical and developmental disabilities and their families all year around. Now, a main tenet of the foundation is to provide quality of life items not provided by insurance or other supports like food stamps. Things provided by the Dane Foundation include toilet paper, shampoo, cleaning products, hygiene items, and much more. So it's a critical, important service they're providing. And in addition, Project ELF not only provides those quality of life items for those with disabilities in need, but at least one Christmas wish is met for each person. And at Christmas, every member of the family is served. Now, voting for this year's People's Choice Award, sponsored by the Raymond Foundation, is open and will continue until midway through tomorrow's competition. So you have some time to get in there. Vote as many times, as I said, as you can for your favorite, and know that you are not only bringing recognition to one of these amazing contestants, but you're also supporting hundreds of individuals with physical and developmental disabilities served by the Dane Foundation at large. So if your favorite contestant isn't one of those front runners, get voting. Still have time to help her win this award. With that, we're going to take a short break, give you a chance to vote and donate. We will be right back to introduce the judges that'll be choosing the next Miss Wheelchair USA, and then the competition begins. Stay tuned to Miss Wheelchair USA. We'll be right back.
The pageant world boasts more than 5,000 pageant competitions, but only 2 for women with mobility impairing disabilities. With the traditional spirit of pageantry in mind, Ms. Wheelchair USA recognizes that all women, despite any disability, can be glamorous and can exhibit self-confidence in personal, professional, and public life. Ms. Wheelchair USA has been going and growing since 1997. Founded by Lowry Lockhart, she believes that glamorous pageantry can include all women, and by providing a stage like Miss America and other well-known beauty pageants, she has led the charge for women with disabilities to garner opportunities for themselves while uniquely staging disability awareness and understanding. The Ms. Wheelchair USA pageant is presented by the Dane Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit, and is supported by cash and prize donations, organizational and corporate sponsorships, contestant entry fees, and volunteer services. In the beginning, the pageant was only for Ohioans, but success encouraged its expansion to the national competition of today. Titles are won at a state, regional, and national levels. Ladies must be 18 years old, but there is no age limit or marital status requirement. Unlike other disability-based pageants, contestants must have a mobility issue, but may also have use of their legs. The Ms. Wheelchair USA program does not discourage ability, but instead celebrates the individuality of the women who wear the MWUSA crowns. Competitors start by entering an application package, which is judged, resulting in state and regional winners. Title holders then compete with other national finalists in a 10-day event held each July in Northeast Ohio. The national title holder is crowned following a week of activities, learning sessions, press appearances, rehearsals, and 3 nights of live on-stage production numbers and competitions. Contestants compete in private and round-robin interviews, platform and marketing speeches, appear in evening wear, and answer questions on the spot from community and celebrity judges. Ms. Wheelchair USA provides a national platform for women with disabilities to exhibit their own kind of glamour while encouraging and informing the viewers and all of those involved. The winners of Ms. Wheelchair USA reign in service. In addition to their own platforms, participants are involved with the Dane Foundation and Ms. Wheelchair USA's 4 national tenants. Ms. Wheelchair USA wins a national speaking and appearance tour and management contract. Of course, there is a custom-designed crown, banner, and a prize package of gifts, gadgets, and opportunities. Some subscribe to the theory that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. According to the Ms. Wheelchair USA organization, beauty is found amongst women with disabilities that have overcome unforeseen obstacles, yet continue to offer help, encouragement, and understanding. They not only care for themselves, but believe that turning their personal storms into stories can and will impact the world in a unique way. Glamour, community service, self-confidence, a celebration of the achievements of women with disabilities. This is Ms. Wheelchair USA. To become a contestant, sponsor, or volunteer, contact the Ms. Wheelchair USA headquarters today.
Hi, I'm Emmy Rabelais, and I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. My G4 person is my dear friend Luann Pappas. Luann is the first female CEO on the Mississippi Gulf Coast at the Scarlet Pearl Casino Resort. I love her empowering energy and attitude.
My G4 person is Gerard Butler. He has the goals to make good action-packed movies that really draw audiences in and makes them feel like you can relate to what the characters in the movie are going through. He has the grind to keep going at it when movies may not succeed. He has the glamour of Hollywood and all the flashy things of Hollywood, but I just believe he's one of a dying breed of type of person and actor.
My G4 person is Selena Gomez. Selena is an actor, singer, director, and has her own makeup company Dashaw while she battles lupus. She's had her own struggles, but she has overcame so much. She's strong, beautiful, and honestly great at everything she does.
I've always wanted a big curtain entry and finally got it. Welcome back. I'm Jeremy Parsons, your host for tonight's Miss Wheelchair USA competition. It's very good to see you all. The competitions are about to start, but first, we want to introduce you to the people that are going to be selecting the next Miss Wheelchair USA. I have judged in the past. I don't envy the job this panel has tonight. Our head judge tonight as we begin the list is award-winning author and film producer. Please welcome Mr. Matthew D. Hunt. Producer of the Women's Positivity Conference and breast cancer advocate, Miss Christina Miner. Please welcome Christina. Influencer, internet sensation, and motivational speaker, Alethea Crimmins. Please welcome Alethea. The owner and publisher of Special Needs Living Magazine, Salute Magazine, and Be Local Magazine, Mr. Rick Miller. Welcome, Rick. And Assistant Director of Community Supports and Development for Summit DD, Lynette Kleka. Please welcome Lynette. And then auditing for us tonight is Miss Sarah Conway. Thank you so much, Sarah. Welcome the judging team that working together will be choosing the next Miss Wheelchair USA and the very first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA. Now, earlier today, all our national finalists were judged in two competitions, the private and round-robin interviews. Now, in these two competitions, judges have an opportunity to speak directly with the contestants, ask questions, and discuss information that they've submitted in their national portfolios. Some discussion in these environments leads to the judges to have a much better understanding of who these women are, what they're all about. And as someone who's done a lot of interviews, did the judging, I understand that that is one of the most critical parts of this competition in really understanding what these women are doing for their communities and to move the ball forward in so many important ways. We're going to take a minute to tell you about our live stream tonight and thank a few of our supporters as well. When we come back, the first phase of competition, the platform presentations. Stay tuned, Miss Wheelchair USA.
She said we're much too different, we're from two separate worlds, and he admitted she was partly right. But in his heart's defense he told her what they had in common was strong enough to bond them for life. He said, look behind your own soul, and the person that you'll see just might remind you of me. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Now she could hardly argue with his pure and simple logic, but logic never could convince a heart. She had always dreamed of loving someone more exotic, but he just didn't seem to fit the part. So she searched for greener pastures, but never could forget what he whispered when she left. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Was it time, or was it truth? Maybe both led her back to his door. And as her tears fell at his feet, she didn't say I love you, what she said meant even more. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different. No, we're really not that different, me and you.
Alrighty, here we go. Welcome back to Miss Wheelchair USA. I'm Jeremy Parsons. We are set to begin our first phase of competition, the platform speech competition. Now, the judges will be listening closely to what the contestants have to say about an important community issue that they have chosen. Each contestant is challenged to work with their platform throughout their reign and should be sharing the topic as well as their plans to promote the topic should they become the next national winner. As state and regional title holders, contestants have already been actively involved with their platform issues, and this competition shows which contestant is most ready to expand her platform nationally while also promoting Miss Wheelchair USA and the mission of the Dane Foundation. Now, judges are looking at the contestants' overall presentation style, their message, and their commitment and knowledge of the issue that they've chosen. This competition is 30% of the contestants' preliminary scores. That's how it's going to factor into that total. Tonight's platform competition being brought to you by the Permobile Foundation. Let's get started with our first contestant. Here we go. Our first competitor's platform is Defeat is Not Our Destiny. Miss Wheelchair Southwestern USA, please welcome Kimberly Chavez.
Good evening. What started as a routine ride home from work in May of 2019 ended up changing my life forever. Less than 5 minutes from home, I was struck on my motorcycle by a pickup truck making a left-hand turn. I was thrown from my motorcycle, and I lost my right leg upon impact. I suffered multiple life-threatening injuries. After 2 months in a hospital and over 2 years of physical and occupational rehabilitation meant my life would never be the same again. Then, not long after, I found myself battling stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and yet again, realized life would never be the same. And just May of last year, I made the difficult decision to amputate my left leg due to injuries received from my accident 4 years prior. There was no correcting it. As you can imagine, my life is completely different today. I've had to learn new ways of doing everyday things. This was the only way to continue to be my independent self. This is where I found my platform. Defeat is not our destiny. What does this mean? Well, it may be something different to every single person, but to me, for example, defeat is not my destiny. As a double amputee, I continue to ride a motorcycle long distances. Maybe I've had to add a third tire, made a few modifications so I can ride by hand, but I don't let any obstacles stand in my way. And every day, I strive to be the most independent person I can be. My goal is to help people understand that no matter the challenges that you face, you cannot allow defeat to take over and to control your life. If chosen to be the next Miss Wheelchair USA, I will use my title to promote that living with a disability does not have to be negative. I will encourage everybody in the disabled community to go outside, make a new friend, try new foods, maybe even try to play an adaptive sport. I just went skiing, adaptive skiing for the first time. Trust me, not as easy as it looks. I will use my title not only to share my platform, Defeat is Not Our Destiny, but I will also visit each state and regional title holder. I will attend events with them in support of sharing their platforms, along with the missions of the Dane Foundation and Miss Wheelchair USA. I will also attend meet and greets with the state and regional title holders. I will work together with the new Miss Teen Wheelchair USA to share information regarding the Dane Foundation and the Miss Wheelchair USA pageant and program. Together, we can visit schools and community centers to share our platforms. Please join me tomorrow, where I can further detail what my plan is in promoting Defeat is Not Our Destiny, along with the Dane Foundation and Miss Wheelchair USA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Wheelchair Southwestern USA, Kimberly Chavez. Thank you, Kimberly. Mindset Development is the platform of Kara Vargo. She is Miss Wheelchair Northern USA. Please welcome Kara.
Jeremy knows my platform presentation better than I do. The name, when I came out earlier, I was supposed to say Mindset Development. That's the platform. I just want to encourage people that, many years ago I had an incident where I needed to apply and see if I could get a particular item that I needed for daily living, and I applied to Medicaid, Medicare. I was denied, and per their instructions, I was told that I could appeal the decision, and so I did. And I was very surprised to find out from my case manager that not many people appeal. And it bothered me because I thought, we need to speak up. If we really need something, we need to speak up and take the opportunity to appeal. And it just got me thinking about the mindset that people need to kind of have to be able to get in, to have that ability to know that you can speak back. So with mindset development, I encourage people to know your value as a person, or in other words, your worth. and that starts with family and friends and God and helping you to establish who you are and to know your worth, know your value. Then you believe in it. You have an inner confidence and belief in it. And then you live out your value through how you interact with other people and in your confidence and your resolve to get through issues and how you overcome. And then sometimes you have to defend your value. And that's what I believe I did in the beginning story that I mentioned, was I defended my value as a person that should have the assistance to get what I need to then live, not only survive, but to thrive. And as the next Miss Wheelchair USA, I would love to get together with civic groups. I would love to get together with teen and young adult organizations and especially those in particular with the Spina Bifida Association, which is what I live with, and other disability groups to really encourage people getting to know about their disabilities, being able to speak about it, and then it comes as secondary to what they are, who they are, and what that they're capable of. So I really would love to just share what I believe is become a passion for me. So thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wheelchair Northern USA, Kara Vargo. Miss Wheelchair South Carolina USA, Kim Brock, is going to talk about fitness, an overlooked necessity for individuals with disabilities.
Throughout my life, I have not liked sitting in my wheelchair all day. I had an abundant amount of energy but no stamina. When I was in my early 20s, I began receiving physical therapy from a retired military man. Ken pushed me to my limits and beyond. He saw so much potential in me and made me see it. Ken instilled in me a love for exercise and being fit. I am more independent than I ever have been, and I feel so much better in general. People assumed that I did not need to exercise, that I was fine sitting all day. The need for fitness is often overlooked amongst people with disabilities. Media and healthcare providers tell us that living a sedentary lifestyle can have significant effects on our health. There are 3 key ways that I believe could empower exercising and staying fit in the lives of people with disabilities. First, add more inclusive parks and playgrounds in the community. An inclusive playground encourages physical activity while making everyone feel welcome to come play together. As a mother of 2, I spend a lot of time at parks. I enjoy and want to play with my children. If they want me to swing with them, there should be a full support swing to where I can. I'm a big kid too. Secondly, create and host more recreational activities and events in the community that are not only inclusive but adaptive as well. While it is understood that there are limitations for many people, there are also many ways to make recreational activities and events inclusive and adaptive for everyone. And lastly, encourage public gyms to become inclusive, not just accessible. Gyms must look beyond being ADA compliant in order to be inclusive. I know when I use a stationary bicycle at the gym, if my feet are not strapped to the pedals, it looks like I'm trying to skate on ice. Accessories, such as straps, should be available. Staff also must be trained to assist people with disabilities. As Miss Wheelchair USA, I will strive to educate people with disabilities about the importance of living an active lifestyle. I intend to work with several groups and major municipalities to spread awareness that people need more inclusive playgrounds and recreational programming. I will educate fitness centers on inclusivity and what that looks like. And with every woman I meet, my hope is to instill in each one of them the belief of the Miss Wheelchair USA organization. That all women, despite any disability, can be beautiful, glamorous, and can exhibit self-confidence in personal, professional, and public life. I will be a role model and proof of that recognition. And I will support the Dane Foundation at every event I am involved with and through social media and fundraising. I absolutely love going on adventures with my girls to see God's beautiful creation. As a mom, I will make sure not to miss out on anything with my children despite my disability. There's no reason for people to miss out on the things they want to enjoy.
Thank you, Miss Wheelchair South Carolina, Kim Brock. And guys, believe it or not, we're already there. That is the first half of our platform competition. We are going to switch gears here to another group of national finalists and their on-stage interviews. As we move forward here, the national finalists have been here all week. Look at me, moving over to a seat, making appearances. They've been attending workshops, enjoying Ohio. They even did a little karaoke on Tuesday, as we mentioned. We're fine with that, even though we weren't invited. It's been a year of service, appearances, interviews, and excitement, and there's more still to come tonight and tomorrow. So we're now getting ready to begin the first round of on-stage interviews, and we're going to begin with your own Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA, Kaya Miles, accompanied by her dog, her service dog, Sprinkle. Let's welcome him. Hi, Kaya. How are you? So good to see you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. How are you?
Good. How's Sprinkle feeling?
Sprinkle, how you feeling? She's happy. She's happy to be here.
Yeah. She did a lot of licks. Tail wags. Hey, buddy. Hey, Sprinkle. Okay. All right. So, Kaya, let's find out who your question is going to be from here. Your question from the judges comes from Rick Miller. And here comes the mic, Rick.
Thank you very much. Hey, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
I hope you're having fun still. I know this afternoon we had a blast, so I hope it's continued to be a great day for you.
Oh, absolutely.
So my question for you tonight is, if I gave you a magic wand tomorrow, what is one instant change you would make?
Oh, that is such a great question. I would have to say if I could make one instant change, it would have to be for everyone in the world to be able to afford what they need, because income inequality is something that affects everyone in the world, and there are unfortunately so many people who are underprivileged and are unable to access the medical care, the basic necessities that they need. So if I had that magic wand, everyone would have the income that they need.
It's amazing. Well done.
Thank you, Kaya. Thank you so much. And thank you, Sprinkle. Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA and Miss Puppy Ohio USA, Sprinkle. Okay, she's ready, yeah. All right, next up, Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA, Rayanne Lindsay. Let's welcome Rayanne. Hello. You look lovely.
Thank you so much.
Love the necklace.
Oh, thank you.
How's today going for you so far?
Really good, actually. It's been great.
Here comes, now on the spot, here comes the question, all right? Your judge's question, let's see who it comes from here as we scroll up. I don't know, they've pulled him out of a hat back there. Lethea Crimmins will have the question for you.
Hi.
Hi.
You look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you so much.
So my question to you is, so being the next Miss Wheelchair USA is a huge responsibility. So what is your strategy for handling the responsibilities of a title holder while managing your personal life as well?
I love that question. That's a good one. I think I will have to have a full calendar in front of me and make sure I can have dates and times all set. I know my personal life is, kind of flexible, and I'll be able to work with that. My current job right now, my boss is very supportive of this, and I will be able to pretty much keep going the way I've been doing with all of my experiences as Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA. And so just making sure that I stay on track and keeping everything lined out.
Thank you. Rayanne Lindsay, Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA. Thank you, Rayanne. All right, now next up we have Miss Wheelchair Pacific Coast USA, Melinda Preciado. Let's welcome Melinda. She got the memo on the glitz and the glam. Looking good. How are you?
Doing great.
Let's find out. Your question is coming from the judges. It comes from Mr. Matthew Hunt. Hi, Matthew.
Hey, Melinda. How are you doing tonight?
Good.
Great. I have a question for you. Tell me, what is the mission for the Dane Foundation, and what does it mean for you?
The mission of the Dane Foundation is to reaching out to families with disabilities, so it's the family as a whole. And what it means to me is just, it's showing that people really do care. And it's showing respect and dignity. And it's not, because it doesn't just happen to the person with the disability, it happens to the whole family. And a lot of people do forget that. So the Dane Foundation stands for that. And so it's not leaving anybody behind, not letting anybody fall through the cracks. And so it speaks 1,000 words to me. That's what it means to me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Melinda Preciado, Miss Wheelchair Pacific Coast, USA. Thanks. And with that, we've added a teen component to our Miss Wheelchair USA competition, as you may have heard us talking about it some tonight and leading up to this week. Our first teen representative is joining us tonight. She is actually not being scored against the Ms. level of contestants, but is being scored based on her answers and the criteria of the teen program. With that, please welcome Miss Teen Wheelchair, Louisiana, USA, Emmy Rabale. Hey, Emmy, how are you?
I'm awesome. I'm so happy to be here. How are you?
Good. A ball of energy from back there earlier. We were chatting a bit, and I heard you coming.
Yes.
How's today going?
Just amazing. This is such a huge opportunity and an honor.
Well, it's an honor to have you here, and your judge's question comes from Lynette Kleka. Hi, Lynette.
Hello. Hey, Emmy. First of all, I am so glad you brought the energy back this evening. Thank you so much. I loved it this afternoon. I love it more today. I have a question for you.
Ask away.
Okay. What has pageantry taught you about yourself?
Pageantry has taught me to express who you are, and that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be yourself, because why blend in when you're born to stand out? And pageantry has taught me how to stand out and love who I am and love where I come from and love my body. It has given me such a confidence boost. And I just hope it's all going to be the same for each woman and that they all feel the same way.
Thank you, Emmy.
Thank you so much.
Stand out, you do.
Emmy Rabale, thank you so much. Miss Teen Wheelchair, Louisiana, USA, and the award for the best spokes. Check out we got the full color palette. Great interviews, ladies. We are halfway through tonight's competitions. Now, at the beginning of the show, you saw some amazing musicians playing in our first Miss Wheelchair USA Orchestra. The players are part of a group called Hearts for Music. They're individuals with disabilities all learning to play music, many using technology and adaptations under the leadership of Cottrell Chin. Now, we're going to take a brief intermission here on stage. We encourage you to vote for your People's Choice Award favorite. We'd also like you to take a minute and use this QR code to donate to the Dane Foundation and the streaming of tonight's show. Instead of charging for a pay-per-view, this year we are offering the programming on air for free. A donation to the Dane Foundation will help the organization cover the costs of the broadcast. We, of course, appreciate any donation. Please enjoy some additional music from our Miss Wheelchair USA Orchestra, Hearts for Music. We will be back with more competitions after this quick break. Stick around.
Thank you for joining us for Ms. Wheelchair USA's G4 show of glitz, goals, grinds, and glamour. At this time, we'll be taking a 15-minute intermission in our theater. Please enjoy concessions in our lobby, buy a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork, bid on those that the ladies painted this week, an autographed program magazine, and vote for your People's Choice winner. When you come back, enjoy some of the music of the Hearts for music, and we'll be back after a 15-minute intermission.
Congratulations. Such a great time tonight. Welcome back to the preliminary night of competition for Miss Wheelchair USA. I'm Jeremy Parsons here with our Miss Wheelchair USA Orchestra, Hearts for Music. One more round of applause for these guys. Great job, everyone. And then while we reset the stage for our contestants, I wanted to remind everyone about our People's Choice Award, sponsored this year by the Raymond Foundation. Now, during the break, we received an update on the voting for the Project ELF People's Choice Award. The current standings, still Miss Teen Wheelchair Louisiana USA, followed by Miss Wheelchair Southwestern USA, and then Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA. So remember that there is still time to support your favorite contestant to win the People's Choice Award. So please keep voting. And again, to remind you how that works, to vote, you can text the number 44321, and in the message type MWUSA, followed by the state abbreviation of the contestant of your choice. In case you missed it earlier, an example is if you want to vote for Miss Wheelchair Texas USA, you would text 44321, then in the message type MWUSA-TX. It's that simple. And with that, it is time to continue with our platform speech competition. So much more to do, and we're going to keep moving here. First up, we're going to have the one and only. We're going to hold off. We got to. Oh my goodness! I don't know what's happening, but I do know that it's exciting. The platform speech competitions are an important part here, as we heard earlier from half the group about the platforms that they are championing for this year and what they would continue to champion throughout the year as Miss Wheelchair USA. And so throughout the rest of the night tonight, we'll hear from the other half for those platform competitions, and then some of the other women that we have yet to do a Q&A with. So we'll get up close and personal with them as well.
And now we're going to take a short commercial break while we finish.
And then we're going to a commercial break, it turns out. I'll see you on the other side of this curtain.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Chavez. I am from Camp Verde, Arizona, and my G4 is Gloria Struck. Gloria is a 99-year-old woman who rides motorcycles since she was 16 years old. She just turned 99 on July 7th. For her 100th birthday, she'll be driving cross country on her own motorcycle. That's why she's my G4.
My G4 person is Miss Tykia Wright Wilson. Tykia is my G4 because she is all that encompasses glitz, glamour, grind, and goals. And she is just a beautiful woman who I am so proud to know, and I am so grateful that she is my G4.
My G4 is Princess Diana because just like her, I have a lot of glitz, glamour, grind, and many goals.
My G4 person is my grandma, Margaret Lindsay, and she's my G4 person because she has the glitz and glamour about Hollywood, but she does the grind of making sure the whole family is cared for and loved.
Look at that, like it was always planned. It's good to see you. Welcome back from that very planned commercial break. I'm Jeremy Parsons. This is Miss Wheelchair USA. It is time to continue with our platform speech competition First up is the wonderful Kaya Miles, Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA. Kaya's platform is equity and inclusion in public spaces. Welcome, Kaya, Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA.
Good evening, everyone. For a moment, I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine that you are planning a trip, whether it's to see your family, your friends, a business trip, or just something for fun. You have your flight booked and you head out the next day. For the most part, everything went pretty well. You were able to get on your flight. TSA gave you a little bit of trouble, but you were able to make it to your destination. However, you knew things were too good to be true. When you made it, an airport employee came up to you and told you that your wheelchair was so severely damaged during the flight that it is no longer able to be utilized. Immediately, your heart sinks. Immediately, you start panicking. How am I going to make it off this plane? How am I going to get out of this airport? Now, I know that sounds a bit exaggerated, but unfortunately, that is the reality for millions of Americans and even people out of the country. Every single day, there are wheelchairs, mobility aids, other devices that are carelessly thrown into the luggage compartment of airplanes and damaged. There are even individuals who have ventilators or feeding tubes attached to their wheelchairs. And when they're damaged, what is that individual going to do? My platform, Equity and Inclusion in Public Spaces, is going to help continue to change that. My platform is going to ensure that this fight for independence and access, which is what we all deserve as humans, will continue. I mean, the ADA was passed over 34 years ago, and it's 2024. Not much has changed at all. With my platform, I plan to go around to different venues, whether that be concert halls, churches, grocery stores. I want to ensure that no matter your disability, no matter your ability, that you are able to access that place with easy access and you don't have to worry about it. When I win the title of Miss Wheelchair USA, I plan on using it to inform others with my YouTube channel that I have, and encompassing my friends and my family, and going from there and continuing to fight this fight that has been going on for years and shouldn't have to continue. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you, Kaya.
Sprinkle.
Kaya, Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA. And Sprinkle, who is not leaving the stage.
Sprinkle, let's go.
Big fan of the spotlight. I asked permission to pet Sprinkle backstage, and it went well, and Sprinkle licked me on the face, and I'm happy to report we're best friends now, so. Okay, careful. Sprinkle, whatever, don't hurry, no rush. Sprinkle likes the spotlight. All right, Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA's platform reminds us that inclusive playgrounds are for everyone. Please welcome Rayanne Lindsay, Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA.
I'm pretty sure that everyone in this room and watching online has been to a playground at least once in your lifetime. But have you ever really looked at that playground? As Miss Wheelchair USA, I will strive to building more inclusive playgrounds. Having more inclusive playgrounds at schools and in parks in small towns and large cities is more than just being inclusive. It's making sure that everyone has the ability to play on equal footing or wheels. And then I will make sure that continuing on with that, we will move forward and work through everything going on. So this is why my platform is Inclusive Playgrounds Are for Everyone. I will begin working with schools who want to change their playground equipment to include inclusive design and inclusive playground. So when we work together, inclusive design makes sure that it'll change, because those barriers are always present. I will always also work with the communities to build more inclusive playgrounds in their parks, so there's more than one option. I will focus on educating the communities and the leaders on why it's important to have inclusive playgrounds. This will allow the disability perspective to shine through. I know when I was younger, I had no idea what an inclusive playground was. I just knew that when I went out to recess and played with my friends, I really wasn't part of the play. I was always on the sidelines. My town, when I was 13, changed the playground that was 2 blocks away from my house, called Bryan Park. It was the first time I had ever seen a playground that had a ramp going up to the 2 towers. I was so excited when I saw this. I still remember the moment of pushing my chair up that ramp and turning left to go to that tower. I was nervous being up that high. And I sat there at that tower thinking, wow, so this is what it's like to be up here. I didn't know then, but I do now. That's the reason why I'm so passionate about building inclusive playgrounds. As Miss Wheelchair USA, I will promote the Dane Foundation, my platform, and Miss Wheelchair USA by doing something pretty simple, telling my story. By telling my story, I will be able to share real-life experiences and encourage change into society. I will also use my connections nationwide and my social media to keep promoting why inclusive playgrounds are so important, so that future generations can experience things that I only dreamed about. As Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA, I am overjoyed to share that I have been a part of 3 different projects of inclusive playgrounds, and I can't wait to do more. So if you're ever looking for me, you can probably find me up at my town's inclusive playground. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rayanne. Innovating the ADA. It's the platform of Miss Wheelchair USA Pacific Coast, Melinda Preciado. Welcome, Melinda.
I come before you with a platform built on apologies, trying to think too fast here. On many years of advocacy and compassion and growth and finding my why. Innovating the ADA is not just a platform for me, it's my calling. And as I said, I found my why through all of this. It's my deepest passion and commitment to creating a more inclusive America. Accessibility isn't just about reinventing the wheel. Many people might think that you have to totally redo everything, and you don't. It just takes modifying what already exists to ensure that everyone can navigate it with ease and dignity, because civil rights are human rights, and we all deserve to enjoy America. And together we can innovate the ADA to reflect the diverse needs of our community. Together we can create a society where barriers are broken and opportunities are accessible to everyone. Together we can build an America where every individual, regardless of our abilities, are empowered and can live to their fullest potential. This is my mission, to innovate the ADA, breaking down the barriers and educating lawmakers as I have continued to do so. Join me in this journey towards creating a more inclusive future. Together, let's speak up for the human rights and respect of every person, because when we lift each other up, we all rise. And I will continue my dedicated work of educating the nation across the nation on the mission of both Ms. Wheelchair USA and the Dane Foundation. And also, as quoted by Mother Teresa, I cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water and create many ripples so everybody can come together and change America
all is one. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Melinda Preciado, Miss Wheelchair Pacific Coast USA. All right, there is one more platform speech from Miss Teen Wheelchair Louisiana USA. Emmy Rabelais, making magical wish trips a reality, is Emmy's platform. Welcome, Emmy.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. How many of you out there have had something so amazing happen to you at only 13 years old that it completely changed your life forever? Well, I'm here to tell you that I have. In January 2020, I was granted a wish trip. Part of this trip included a stay at Give Kids the World Village. Give Kids the World Village is an 89-acre storybook village where critically ill children and their families go to experience memories of a lifetime. There's so much magic that happens at the village. It's almost impossible to put into words, but I will try. There are so many things to do at the village: horseback riding, swimming pools, a spa, an accessible playground, and accessible rides, including my favorite, the Mushroom Carousel. I also can't forget to mention all the ice cream. In fact, there's so much ice cream, even for breakfast. Honestly, my favorite thing about the village isn't even a thing at all. It's a feeling. Children don't have to worry about doctor's appointments. No one is staring at them because they are different, because we are all different in our own way. After my wish trip, I knew I wanted other kids like me to experience the same thing and the same feeling. And the same feeling. So, how can you help? Well, the village needs 1,400 volunteers a week to make all the magic happen. And the village's motto is happiness that inspires hope. I'm here because I want to provide both happiness and hope for other children around the world. And I will continue to give my speeches and travel to Central Florida through the village's behalf and promote the village on my Instagram, Wheelie Fun Emmy. Wheelie Fun Emmy, yeah. I love it so much. Hope y'all do too. I'm sorry. It's a big opportunity. I'm so happy to be here. Deep breaths. And I hope that other kids like me can have the same opportunity, and I hope to spread confidence through the village as well as all the contestants here. Thank you so much.
You had us at ice cream for breakfast. Anything beyond that, doesn't matter. We're in. We are in. Thank you so much. That was our Miss Teen Wheelchair Louisiana USA, Emmy Rabelais. All right, that concludes our platform speech competition. Each of our finalists has certainly given us a lot to think about. We're going to take a quick break here, change gears, and then come back with that final round of onstage interviews. Don't forget, during this break, to consider making a donation to the Dane Foundation using the QR code or on the website homepage at thedanefoundation.org. Your donation will help us keep this broadcast on the air for free viewing and streaming. Stay tuned. Miss Wheelchair USA will be right back.
The pageant world boasts more than 5,000 pageant competitions, but only 2 for women with mobility impairing disabilities. With the traditional spirit of pageantry in mind, Ms. Wheelchair USA recognizes that all women, despite any disability, can be glamorous and can exhibit self-confidence in personal, professional, and public life. Ms. Wheelchair USA has been going and growing since 1997. Founded by Lowry Lockhart, she believes that glamorous pageantry can include all women, and by providing a stage like Miss America and other well-known beauty pageants, she has led the charge for women with disabilities to garner opportunities for themselves while uniquely staging disability awareness and understanding. The Ms. Wheelchair USA pageant is presented by the Dane Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit, and is supported by cash and prize donations, organizational and corporate sponsorships, contestant entry fees, and volunteer services. In the beginning, the pageant was only for Ohioans, but success encouraged its expansion to the national competition of today. Titles are won at a state, regional, and national levels. Ladies must be 18 years old, but there is no age limit or marital status requirement. Unlike other disability-based pageants, contestants must have a mobility issue, but may also have use of their legs. The Ms. Wheelchair USA program does not discourage ability, but instead celebrates the individuality of the women who wear the MWUSA crowns. Competitors start by entering an application package, which is judged, resulting in state and regional winners. Title holders then compete with other national finalists in a 10-day event held each July in Northeast Ohio. The national title holder is crowned following a week of activities, learning sessions, press appearances, rehearsals, and 3 nights of live on-stage production numbers and competitions. Contestants compete in private and round-robin interviews, platform and marketing speeches, appear in evening wear, and answer questions on the spot from community and celebrity judges. Ms. Wheelchair USA provides a national platform for women with disabilities to exhibit their own kind of glamour while encouraging and informing the viewers and all of those involved. The winners of Ms. Wheelchair USA reign in service. In addition to their own platforms, participants are involved with the Dane Foundation and Ms. Wheelchair USA's 4 national tenants. Ms. Wheelchair USA wins a national speaking and appearance tour and management contract. Of course, there is a custom-designed crown, banner, and a prize package of gifts, gadgets, and opportunities. Some subscribe to the theory that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. According to the Ms. Wheelchair USA organization, beauty is found amongst women with disabilities that have overcome unforeseen obstacles, yet continue to offer help, encouragement, and understanding. They not only care for themselves, but believe that turning their personal storms into stories can and will impact the world in a unique way. Glamour, community service, self-confidence, a celebration of the achievements of women with disabilities. This is Ms. Wheelchair USA. To become a contestant, sponsor, or volunteer, contact the Ms. Wheelchair USA headquarters today.
Welcome back. You've been watching Miss Wheelchair USA's G4 show. We have one more round of competition tonight. That's our contestants in onstage interviews. So as we move forward with this, our first interview is with Kimberly Chavez, Miss Wheelchair Southeastern USA. Let's welcome Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. How are you?
Good.
How are you feeling today?
Wonderful, thank you.
Have you had a fun week?
Oh, I've had an amazing week.
How was that karaoke night?
Karaoke night was wonderful. We sang Baby Shark.
Favorite. Everybody knows the words.
Exactly.
Here we go. Your judge's question is coming from Lynette Kleka. Lynette.
Good evening. How are you feeling?
Wonderful.
So glad to hear it. I have a question for you. Besides the crown and sash, what would you gain if you were crowned Miss Wheelchair USA?
If I was to get the title, Miss Wheelchair USA, the crown and sash are kind of the foot in the door. It would give me a broader audience to spread my platform of Defeat is Not Our Destiny. That shiny little crown gives you that opening that you need. More people, for some reason, take you a little bit more serious. Gives you more opportunities to travel, gives you more speaking engagements, and just a little bit, for some strange reason, people think that crown means more than it really does. It's kind of a shiny thing. It doesn't really mean we have a better education. It just means we were brave enough to get up here on the stage.
Thank you so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Kimberly Chavez, Miss Wheelchair Southwestern USA. And coming out to join me now is Kara Vargo, Miss Wheelchair Northern USA. Let's welcome Kara.
Hi,
Kara. How are you?
I'm
Fine, thank you. This is my first time to get to meet you.
Oh my God. I know, it's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, absolutely. Give me the highlight of the week for you.
It's been great. It's been great to be back. It's been great to meet new people and see old friends. I've been involved with Miss Wheelchair USA and Miss America for a long time, but it's been really exciting, the different things that we've been doing, getting to know the different people, getting to know their experiences and their point of view about a lot of topics that we have in common, but we also have our differences of what we deal with and see how they overcome obstacles to get to do what they want to do.
Well, it's so good to hear from you, and we're going to hear more. Your judge's question comes from Rick Miller. Hi, Rick.
Hi there. Great
Hi.
to see you again today.
Good to see you.
Having fun up there?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So we talked a lot this afternoon about impact, and I wanted to bring that back a little bit and ask the question, if and when you do receive this crown tomorrow, what impact are you looking to make on the community around you?
I'm looking to make the impact that I get to talk to people, that younger people, college people, people in my community that have disabilities, that and just really anybody that needs that message that you fight what you stand up for what you believe in, you have the confidence to speak out for what you believe in and what your values are and what your needs are, and help others. And what you learn, you help others with.
Awesome.
Very good. Thank you so much. Kara Vargo, Miss Wheelchair Northern USA. Thanks, Kara. Please welcome Miss Wheelchair South Carolina USA, Kim Brock, and her interpreter, Shayla. Let's welcome them. Hi. Good to see you again. Hi, Shayla. All right. This question here, let's see who your question from the judge is going to be. Your judge's question comes from Christina Miner. Hi, Christina.
Hello, it's great to see you again. You wrote in your bio that you are fierce and you like to be known as fierce and gorgeous. I'd say vibrant as well, because your energy is contagious. Thank you so much for that. So I believe, like you, that fitness and mental health absolutely connect. I think that it's very important when you're getting through anything to have that foundation in place. Congratulations on that. My question for you is, what do you wish people would assume about you?
You. N. O. R. M. A. You're very hopeful. You're a very normal person. Like everybody. You like to do the same things as everybody.
Beautiful. I love that. We need more information that you're sharing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kim Brock, Miss Wheelchair South Carolina USA. Thank you both. Thank you, Shayla. And with that, we've completed our preliminary competition for tonight. Let's move forward here, concluding our competitions for this evening. These ladies did such a fantastic job. In a few minutes, we're going to be bringing everyone back out for one more introduction. We have a few special awards that are actually being presented tonight and another very special presentation as well. I'm going to take a quick break here. While you're getting your refreshment and choosing your winner, please consider making a donation to the Dane Foundation to cover the costs of this year's broadcast and keep it as a free show on our YouTube station. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
She said we're much too different, we're from two separate worlds, and he admitted she was partly right. But in his heart's defense he told her what they had in common was strong enough to bond them for life. He said, look behind your own soul, and the person that you'll see just might remind you of me. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Now she could hardly argue with his pure and simple logic, but logic never could convince a heart. She had always dreamed of loving someone more exotic, but he just didn't seem to fit the part. So she searched for greener pastures, but never could forget what he whispered when she left. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different, me and you. Was it time, or was it truth? Maybe both led her back to his door. And as her tears fell at his feet, she didn't say I love you, what she said meant even more. I laugh, I love, I hope, I try, I hurt, I need, I fear, I cry, and I know you do the same things too. So we're really not that different. No, we're really not that different, me and you.
My platform is Give Kids the World Village. Give Kids the World Village is an 89-acre storybook village which focuses on giving critically ill children vacations to make memories of a lifetime in Kissimmee, Florida.
I believe my platform, Mindset Matters, is very important to the disabled community, especially because there's so many different messages that come at us. And so I believe that we have to have a clear idea of who we are and what we believe in and be able to live that out to advocate for ourselves.
My platform is fitness, an overlooked necessity among people with disabilities. It is just assumed that people with disabilities do not need to exercise or be fit. However, according to the CDC, people with disabilities are 3 times more likely to have heart disease, diabetes, stroke, or cancer. Just because a person has a disability does not mean that we do not need our cardio, or to build muscle, to be fit. Everyone has different limitations, however we can find an activity to keep us moving. To me, I do not want to add any more health issues on top of my disability. Besides, getting out, moving your body, trying something new can be fun.
My platform, Defeat is Not Our Destiny, is very important to the disabled community because there is no reason why we should be told that we cannot do anything. We can do anything we put our mind to.
My platform is important to the disability community because equity and inclusion in public spaces is so important because changes still need to happen. And I am positive that I can help be a part of that change and make it happen.
My platform, Innovating the ADA, is important to the disability community because we all deserve to be seen and heard and given a voice.
My platform is important because everyone should have the ability to be able to play on equal footing, either on foot or on wheels.
Welcome to the Miss Wheelchair USA National Competition. I'm Fanshawn Pierce, your current Miss Wheelchair USA title holder. Unfortunately, I'm unable to be with you tonight in person, but encourage you to fully support the national finalists you will meet tonight. This year's pageant theme is G4, Glitz, Goals, Grind, and Glamour, all embodying the representation of the Miss Wheelchair USA organization. Congratulations to all finalists, and good luck to each of them as we watch them compete for my crown, as well as the first ever Miss Teen Wheelchair USA crown. Enjoy the show as much as I enjoyed my run as we look forward to the new Miss Wheelchair USA 2024-2025 title holder. Thank you.
Welcome back. We, of course, just watched a wrap-up of all of our contestants' platforms and all that they've been doing during their year of service. We're so proud of each and every one of them. And, well, we're closing out our first day of the competition for the title of Miss Wheelchair USA. Just a quick reminder, if you don't already have your tickets for tomorrow night's show, you can go to our Linktree or purplepass.com/Miss Wheelchair USA 2024 to get tickets for that crowning pageant finale tomorrow night. Always an exciting time there. And we also have a few seats left for our judge, Alethea Crimmon's workshop tomorrow. It's tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. If you would like to attend her presentation, you can do that. Tickets also available on purplepass.com/Empowerability2024. There's a special package for those that want to see Alethea tomorrow's pageant and attend the after party. It's all packaged there when you go to that website. But until then, we've had a great time tonight, and we hope you at home and wherever you're watching have enjoyed and learned from our national finalists. They have worked very hard today and all week with another full day of competition coming up tomorrow evening. Let's bring back out our national finalists for the title of Miss Wheelchair USA 2024-2025. Give them a big hand as they come out. Miss Wheelchair Southwestern USA, Kimberly Chavez. Miss Wheelchair Northern USA, Cara Vargo. Miss Wheelchair South Carolina USA, Kim Brock. Miss Wheelchair Ohio USA, Kaya Miles. And Sprinkle. Miss Wheelchair Illinois USA, Rayanne Lindsay. And Miss Wheelchair Pacific Coast USA, Melinda Preciado. Now tomorrow night, there will be evening wear competition, an on-stage discussion, and then the group will become the top 3 as we narrow it down, one of which will be the next Miss Wheelchair USA. With all our contestants here on stage, I'd like to also introduce our Miss Wheelchair International, Phaedra Creed. Welcome, Phaedra. So good to see you, Phaedra. Come on over as you make it around here.
I am.
Right up here to the front. Hi, Phaedra. How are you?
Hi, Jeremy. It's so good to be back.
so good. You know, of course, my red carpet co-host, Dr. Truett Wagner, is still backstage doing live events right now with commentary. And of course, tomorrow night, we'll be back on the red carpet again, hosting again.
I don't know if you guys didn't know, but you can check out all the socials and see what they're talking about before the show and then even during. It's always great to get back here to Miss Wheelchair USA every year and work with such an amazing group of people. Not only the contestants, of course, the crew, the volunteers, they're also great and so important to the organization.
Oh yes, we are very, very fortunate to have a great group of dedicated volunteers that make all of these things possible.
Phaedra, tonight you and I have a very special task, and it's kind of, we're making a little history here. As we talked earlier, the show's producer, Dr. Lowry Locker, decided to expand the platform of Miss Wheelchair USA to a younger group of ladies that are often uncelebrated.
Yes, you know, being a teen has its own special gifts, but being a teen with a disability can even be more of a challenge. So tonight, we celebrate with a new beginning with our very first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA winner.
Right, you've seen her in competition here tonight. She has done an amazing job of representing the state of Louisiana. We are so proud of this young lady. I'd like to bring back to the stage Miss Teen Wheelchair Louisiana USA, Emmy Rabelais. Welcome, Emmy. Big hand for Emmy.
It is my honor to announce that Emmy has met all the criteria and participation in pageant competition. She will spend the next year working to grow the teen component of Miss Wheelchair USA, representing her platform for the Dane Foundation and the Miss Wheelchair USA organization.
That's right. Emmy Rabelais, you are the new and the first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA. Let's congratulate and crown our new teen winner, Emmy Rabelais.
Love you, JoJo.
Miss Diana Warren here with the crown and the sash. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, there we are, it's official. Meet your new Miss Teen Wheelchair USA, Emmy Rabelais. Congratulations, Emmy.
Thank you. Emmy, what a first. Congratulations. I think we just need to keep the winning going tonight. What do you think, Jeremy?
Let's do it. Yes, absolutely.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Absolutely. There are so many opportunities for all of our contestants to be recognized for their outstanding efforts in various areas, and we are going to recognize some of these tonight. But Jeremy, I think you have the very first award.
Here we go. I pulled it out of my pocket. I have the paper. It is my pleasure to announce the winner of the Photogenic Award. Now, this award was judged by professionals in the printing and photography business. The winner was selected based on the overall quality of the photo, the interest and the story that it creates, and how the photo projects the contestant's personality. All right, so the winner for the Photogenic Award is Miss Kim Brock from South Carolina. Congratulations, Kim. Congratulations.
Our next award is the Mona Johansson Spirit Award. Now, this award is sponsored each year by Beryl Holzbach, patron on our very first Miss Wheelchair USA, and her sister Meryl. Now, Mona was such a joyful spirit and had a smile no matter what the situation. Tonight, we honor one contestant that has brought such spirit to this year's program. Let's see who it is, Jeremy.
Here we go. Drum roll, please.
Go ahead,
No, you
Jeremy.
got it. The Mona Johansson Spirit Award is Kim Brock, South Carolina.
Great job.
Take that from you.
Back to you.
Racking them up back there. Okay. Our last award being presented tonight is the Margarita Verano Namaste Award. So Margarita was Miss Wheelchair Colorado USA and left us all way too soon. In her short time with us though, her gentle, positive, and encouraging personality made an impact on the pageant staff, and everyone here felt that each year a contestant that presents that sense of care, calm, and kindness should also be recognized in her honor. So the Margarita Verano Namaste Award goes to...
Here's your drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
Melinda from Miss Pacific Coast.
Melinda Preciado. Congratulations, Melinda. And congratulations to all of our contestants this evening. A very special night. Once again, to our first Miss Teen Wheelchair USA, Emmy Rabelais as well, in this incredible group here tonight. Now, tonight's show coming to an end, but our celebration is going to continue right here tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. There are still tickets available to help us fill this theater for these ladies, and the contestants are going to take the stage one more time for the last phases of competition. The announcement of our semifinalists, the crowning of our new Miss Wheelchair USA as well, all happening tomorrow.
Yeah, don't forget that voting is still open until tomorrow evening for this year's Ryman Foundation's People Choice Award. So keep voting for your favorite contestant.
That's right. I've told you how to do it a few times, so you just got to know by now. For our national finalists, our red carpet team, Phaedra and Truett, our ambassadors, our new Miss Teen Wheelchair USA, Emmy Rabelais, and myself, Jeremy Parsons. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will see you right back here tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Big round of applause here for everyone on this stage.